Hello guys, Messenger of Death and we're back once again with some more Hogwarts Legacy. Let's continue on. So, it'll be this character, hell yeah. Definitely can't wait to get started. I'm so happy I can record and play now. So happy. I just hope there's like no massive update that really screws me over or something at some point. Like does something to change D&E files or something that I had to change just to get this bloody thing to work while I'm recording. Without it going into like 2 frame rate per second, which it seems to be doing right now. In the loading screens, which is generally the only time it really seems to happen. But let's make sure everything looks smooth. Cause I'm a smooth criminal. At least I will be when I get my Avada Kedavra, or whatever spells or something. Be a smooth criminal. So, let's go meet Weasley in the Transfiguration classroom. Don't mind if I do. Because we want to advance the story as much as possible, as fast as possible. At least while starting out, because once we get access to certain spells and things, our time will become a lot more worthwhile for doing the exploring and trying to find chests and secrets and things. Because right now, we are heavily limited. Oh yeah, by the way, if you didn't know, you can pet the cat. Or I can't. Thank you. I don't know what was going on there. But yeah. Like, you may want to properly explore the place and be like, oh yeah, I want to go to this place and that place, and you'll find you'll get locked out of places because you don't have Alohomora or some other spells, which is, you know, fun. And I completely forgot
I was thinking the
to grab
same
the
thing.
fast travel point.
Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Okay.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well.
They did, Professor.
I still
I've
sound
heard
like a
as
robot.
much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
No, Professor.
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a stream.
Move that because that's blocking my
Regardless,
screen.
you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In
Very
that
well.
regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Everything's looking smooth. Professor Ronan mentioned that.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now,
Very well.
regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Awesome. What can you tell me about the potion
Can you
shop?
tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asks that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
How very nice of them. And what's a spellcraft?
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
Very well. I'm ready to go.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Sebastian, I think.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Butterbeer sounds nice. Don't mind if I do. Okay. Oh wait, I did grab it. Speak with Professor Rodden to receive your first assignment. Assignments are types of quests given to you by Hogwarts professors that, when completed, reward you with new spells. The reward for completing your first assignment would be the Mending Charm Reparo, which is required to complete other quests. You can track assignments and their progress in the quest menu in your field guide. So, basically, we will get a new spell, which is pretty cool. We'll pet the kitty, kitty, kitty. Because why not? You know. Okay.
Ah, there you are.
There I am, Professor. Almost like I was
You have
here
a
the
new
whole
spell to
time.
teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The Mending Charm Reparo. Fixes things
Nice.
right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More
Indeed.
frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic.
Very
I have
well.
arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
What is the purpose of the tasks?
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience. And
True.
these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
I now complete the
I'll start on the
tasks.
task right away, Professor.
Okay. You know what? While I'm here, why not? We'll grab this one. Found in the Transfiguration Courtyard is a likeness of a wyvern on top, which serves as a relaxing place for students to gather. Despite rumors to the contrary, possibly started by Sir Cadogan, this is most assuredly not meant to be the wyvern of Y, slain by the lively knight in spite of himself. Okay.
This is the
So.
right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
There it is. Boom. So now, because we have the skill where...
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
Where be it?
Might some kind soul help me?
No. Because I now have Accio, I can actually do things like that. And there's also another quest we can grab.
Are you alright?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Ah, why does everybody hate you?
Everyone hates you. Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoil sports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Interesting.
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well.
I
And
see.
now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
So as if they overreacted.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented 5th year to help me.
Any ideas how to reach them?
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down from their hiding spots?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high got up there somehow.
You don't have any friends?
Haven't you any friends at school?
Not really. Natty said hello once, but not a word since.
Oh,
I'll
I
see
can't
what I
make any
can do.
promises. I'll
I'd
see what I can do.
appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
Okay. We are not going to be doing this task right away. I'm just grabbing it because basically I want the task. Side quests are now available. Available side quests can be found inside regions of Hogwarts and Motters. Those, the Black Flags, and discovered by exploring the world. These quests reward XP, but not advance the main story. Okay. So, as much as, you know, it would be cool, that's not what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to head over here, and grab this quest next. It gets me more fast travel
I'd
points
better
around the
keep an eye on
school.
high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
But I do want to get on with the main quests. I'm just grabbing the quests so I have them. I don't know whether they disappear or not.
I really have made a mess of things.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That's
That
amazing.
sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our
Oh.
meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
Okay, why did I meet tell on you?
Why did Army tell Madame Scribner that they were your books?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees one.
I see. If I have
I
time.
suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
Very well. Another quest grabbed. Okay. So, we're going back to the assignment for Professor Ronan. Because that's always a good idea. I could grab that page right now, but I don't need to.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we?
Sounds good.
Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Very nice. Mending charm repair. Oh, can be used to mend broken objects and pieces
That's
of the
it.
environment.
Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Okay.
Nicely done. Works like a charm, doesn't it?
It does indeed.
Revelio. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
There is one around here up there, but I'm not going to do the quest just yet. Like I said, main quest first. Focus on that as a priority, of course. Track quest. Because now that we have the spell, we should be good to go. Don't worry, I will be collecting the collectibles. We just want to get further into the game and get access to more spells first. Because then we can actually keep track of what ones we've gotten and what ones we haven't a lot better. Because right now we are very much limited by certain doors being inaccessible and other things. Okay. Nope, nothing.
Well, fancy meeting you here.
Well, somebody laughed at me.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Indeed.
Hello, Sebastian. Ah, my new charge.
Indeed.
I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we?
Sounds good. Definitely like the sound of that. But yeah, I'm just trying to get a few upgrades unlocked, a few spells, and then we can actually properly venture around the castle and actually, you know, work our way through things. So I do want 100% the game.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you.
Is that right?
Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention.
Revelio. Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded.
So, while
Speaking
you're
of
running around
detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
in the outside world,
Glad I could be of service.
you can actually gather
Librarian
ingredients.
was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
Very well.
So, how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
So yeah, that becomes important later. You wanting to gather ingredients, making potions and things, so always a good idea to grab them when you can. Very good.
Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look,
What's going on?
see for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
Indeed.
Revelio.
Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs. Absolutely. Likely already named them too.
France Hoof and Sugarfoot.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Oh, hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities.
I do too.
You can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead.
Did not mean to do that. No. No, I wanted the... Okay, no. I wanted the leech that was on the floor, but oh well. For the ingredient. But oh well, nothing we can really do.
Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and
Revelio.
barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh? Any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling. I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful.
I don't know, kind of hoping it is. Wouldn't mind fighting a dragon. Could be a fun time.
Mr. Moon! He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new kid yet?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Revelio.
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Demi guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
I don't know who the voice actor is, but I
Tell me,
recognise the
guys.
voice from Fable.
I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice.
Was
but
that
he's
Fable
obviously
2
had too much
or
of it.
Fable 3?
I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state.
The moonstones are incredibly important
Mr.
for
Moon's
later.
Quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts.
Very nice.
Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame.
Indeed. Excuse me.
So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some other bits.
Yes. Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished.
Sounds good.
Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
Hogsmeade Village is brimming with different sites, shops, and other points of interest that you can navigate using your field guide's map. The Hogsmeade map shows shops and points of interest. You could track any of these by highlighting an icon and pressing the right mouse button. Okay. Now that we finally will be having access to shops, it's not a bad idea to actually start opening chests to a degree. So they have an annoying issue with this game where if you grab chests and your inventory is full, you lose that loot. you don't get to reopen the chest and get the loot that's inside, which really flipping sucks. Which is why I've not been opening any chests and going crazy with it, because you don't have that many gear slots and you fill up pretty quickly. So, every now and then when you walk past Zonko's joke shop, you always see twins looking in the windows, which is pretty cool. Little Easter egg. Probably in reference to Fred and George from Harry Potter. Okay, we'll go see Ollivander first and get our wand.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Sure.
Hello, sir. I'm looking
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time.
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we?
Sounds good.
No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try.
Very well. It's a pretty looking
Well,
wand.
go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear.
Well.
Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it?
That's fun.
We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try.
Very well.
Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you.
Well,
This
that
is
was fun.
proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
Very well. Don't mind if I do. Okay. So, rowan wood, dragon heartstring, rigid flexibility, and 13 inches. Very well. No, I'm not really a fan of the design.
Curious indeed.
I like this. It kind of looks like a skeleton finger to a degree. Not really, but you get what I mean. It looks bone-like. I feel like that's more me, definitely. That's perfectly fine. I believe we already have a dragon heartstring, do we not? We do. So, I will keep that.
What do you think?
It's very nice. That is more me.
Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future.
Indeed.
Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
I would imagine so. A wand with a dragon heartstring core is capable of dazzling magic. And the bond
Indeed.
between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be
Marvelous.
surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
Indeed,
I'll let
it
you
does.
Get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Very well. So, I suppose next we'll go to another location. Let's see, which one should we visit first? Why don't we go to Tomes and Scrolls? That'd be a good place to go to next.
An inquiring mind.
Greetings.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda, student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly
Interesting.
something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A
Sounds
potting
like a plan.
table and a potion station. Yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want.
Indeed.
Let's have a look.
Certainly, my good friend.
Let's look at what we have, shall we?
Let's have a look at what I can sell you. Nothing. Because I haven't opened anything this time, really. So, a small pot. And a small potion station.
If
Start
you're
off.
interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
So, right now, until I get more items, I'm not going to be able to afford any of these. But there are certain ones I would definitely like to prioritize when I get the chance. However, I need to progress further in the story so I can actually afford to get many of these. Because we'll be wanting to open specific chests with a specific spell you need to do so. Which will allow me to purchase all the things I feel like I require to begin with. Right, so next would be J. Pippin's Potions. I don't know where Mary is this time of year, though.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Oh, wrong Pippin, sorry. Why not? Seems I'm right here. Traditional school cloak.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments.
Marvellous.
You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for
Don't
now,
mind if I do.
let's get you those recipes, shall we?
Agreed.
What can I do for you today?
A Juris potion. A Wigan World potion
Feel
recipe.
free to take a look at the rest of my inventory.
There's also certain
Or
things I'd be
come back
wanting
another
to get
time
from
if
this
you're in a
shop in the
rush today.
future. In terms of recipes, but for right now, I'm in no rush. May as well equip my new cloak. It'll give me a bit more offense. Not much, but hey, it's something. However, it looks tatty and dreadful, so we will, of course, change our robe with the House Fanatic School robe, which doesn't look too bad. I kind of like it, but the skulls, the dark energy, just mwah, love it. Love the look. Just absolutely phenomenal. Definitely my cup of tea. Just my style. Okay. Next, I suppose, it may be a good idea to head over to the next shop. The Magic Neep, I believe it was. Right? Yes. Rather so.
Well, hello there.
Hello?
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Ah, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then.
It is indeed.
Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
Can't argue with that logic.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds?
Sounds good. After all, that is what I'm here
You're
for.
after something fresh.
Of
Do have a look
course.
around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
That's everything. Better go and find Sebastian.
So, I will purchase these. These are important. Because they're going to be for Merlin's Trials, which will get me more inventory space later on in the game. Which is definitely going to be needed. Means less trips going back to Hogmeade over and over all the time. And less chance of my inventory filling up on a single venture. Which does happen quite a bit, mind you. And can be rather frustrating, to say the least. Before I do anything, I am going to grab this.
Imagine how inconvenient travel was before I entered Food
And I'll speak to Sebastian. Hello, my friend.
I officially have all of my supplies.
Excellent.
Did you get what you needed for your sister?
I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
Indeed.
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
They have a cave troll. Oh, sorry. Wrong franchise. Did not mean to do that. Bit of a bad start. Woo!
Are we weakening him at all? Keep at it. We'll wear him down eventually.
Ah! Ah!
What was that?
Eat
A
this!
taste of his own medicine. Nicely done.
Haha! Woo! Oh! I just saved my ass. Oh yeah. Damn it. Woo! Ah, come on. Damn it. Whoop. Oh. See if I can do this without a single heal. Whoop, 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 whoop. No! Damn it! How did he hit me? I did the dodge roll. Okay. I should have healed. I wanted to see if I could do it without messing up, but apparently not. Because, you know.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
I think I got stuck on that chair or something when I dodge rolled, and that's why he was still able to hit me.
Did you get what you needed for your sister?
I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
But that's what's unfortunate. Situational awareness was not on point. It's okay though. We all fail sometimes.
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Well, to be fair, if I would have healed, I wouldn't have failed. So, my own silly mistake. Okay, I definitely pressed control that time, but you know, thanks game.
Keep at it. We'll wear him down eventually. What was that? A taste of his own medicine. Nicely done.
Okay. Oh, he got me that time. Damn it. I'm not the greatest at using keyboard. I hate having to try and reach for the control button with my pinky finger, it just doesn't work well for my hands. I definitely prefer to use controllers and keyboards when it comes to games. I'd be so much better than I would be on a keyboard.
I officially have all of my supplies.
Excellent.
Just mostly because of the fact that I feel like I'm always having to put my hand in an awkward position just to press a button. Now let's skip through all this. Not going for it again.
Are we weakening him at all? Keep at it. We'll wear him down eventually.
That's better.
What was that?
A taste of his own medicine.
Nicely done. Levioso. Fringo. Fringo. Look out.
Oh yeah. Come on, big boy.
That's right, you lumbering lout. He's faltering. A few more hits should do the job.
Damn it.
Fringo.
Oh, come on.
Fringo. Findo.
Call BS on that one. Now eat this! Very nice.
Goodness, a second troll. Did you two take on a fully grown troll by yourselves?
Indeed.
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
You're very welcome. Okay.
Reparo.
Why is my throat being so horrible right now?
I'll go and see what he wants.
Sounds good.
There's things for Officer Singer to worry about.
Imagine how handy this would be if we could actually do that. Just be like, okay, I can't be asked today. Just tidy up, boom, done.
Lucky they didn't do more damage.
Oh, there's a bag, that's why. Oh, awesome, new cape. Why not? A blue one, which is even better. Not like it really matters at the moment, but hey, it is what it is. Boom, back to the transmog, got a 1. Oh, a leopard-looking kitty. Hello. How do you do? Purr.
Repair.
Okay, now then, where was I? Oh yes. Putting everything back together again. Ah, wonderful.
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
Was he now? Well then, Mr. Hill, how do you do?
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to
Is that
thank you for
so?
your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls. And
Oh,
to
not
mention
to
your help
worry.
restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
You're most
I was
welcome.
happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful.
Is that
I
so?
own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections.
I
And
see.
as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we?
Very well.
Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
Oh. Marvellous. You know, that's really going to help me out a lot. Like, I'm never, ever gonna be able to reach that level of protection. Current defense and offense is displayed at the top right of the screen. Select the clothes and robes. Equip a robe. Notice how this is better? Because it can have a trait put on it. Ah, frame rate. Preview.
I'd say that looks as if it was made for you.
I can't even preview it, apparently. Very well. Okay. Celtic attire.
I'd say that looks
Crimson
as if it was
Mystic.
made for you.
Yeah, I'm not really going to be able to get a proper feel for how they look, unfortunately, just purely because of the fact that, well,
I'd say that looks as if it was made for you.
my cosmetic
I
is
suspect you have a
overriding it.
sharp eye for fashion.
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two, wouldn't you? Might help me forget that I was almost pulverized by a troll.
Indeed.
I'd say that I agree with you.
Perfect. The 3 broomsticks is just this way.
Ah, marvellous. You
I
know what?
sell even more battle-worthy items. Should you be inclined, you're most welcome.
Like the enchanting mannequins favoured by students for dueling practice, the mannequins at Gladrag serve only as means to display the latest in wizarding fashion.
At your leisure.
Well,
Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
I
If I haven't
suppose
said it before, it's a pleasure doing business with you.
I will take some money from you.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
I'll think about it. Anyways, I think I'm going to end today's episode here. If you have enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. Peace.